Who?
You be buying size small.
Who?
You.
I wear a medium.
But you be buying small.
Yeah, so it fits. It looks better on camera.
And it'll look better on me.
Every time, like when
Big ass
yeah, like you ever go to Ross and you see them big ass shoes, you like, look, them bitches are ugly, but when they on kids can get away with anything, like any shoe. I don't care what it look like.
That's true.
You be like, oh, he looks so cute in this little thing, and then you got some 6'4" nigga and that's like 13, size 15. Got this big ass piece of fabric. You just walking. Whoosh.
We had to order those. We never had them in stock. When we get shoes in, the biggest size we'll have is a 14, and we'll get one pair. Everything else had to order online. When that box didn't come in, boy, it was like.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the most reckless podcast in the universe. Lena Martin, Gabe is motherfucking missing. ICLA Benjamin, and we are the Intellectual Nonsense. And we got a special guest. What's your name? Nilson. You the first person I've ever ran into named Nilson. Spell that out because I don't know how to spell.
S-O-N.
Nelson. I got Nelson.
Nah.
I ran into Nelson's, but Nielsen?
Yeah, exactly.
It's an I, not an E.
And he gets very offended because I wrote his name wrong. He's like, it's an I. I was like, jeez, my bad.
Oh, y'all first time meeting?
Yeah, I was like, my bad.
Yeah.
It is an I.
Yeah.
He's ready to punch you in the face?
Pretty much.
Hulk smash.
Has it what?
Hulk smash.
Because my uncle's name is Nelson, is N-E-L.
Mm-hmm.
So I always used to spell it like that. Now, there's people out there with an I. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even know that. Now
Yeah, I get fucked up with that all the time. Like if somebody has, especially if somebody has my own name, but they spell it with a K or some shit, they jump all on my ass. Because I'm thinking you spell it the same way, Chris. C-H-R-I-S.
You know, people are getting so creative with names. Like, I don't mind them asking. Mine's is simple. Carolina. Is that with a K? Like, no, it's with a C.
I said Carolina beforehand.
Yeah. Well, I'm used to that. Carolina. Oh, that's just like too easy.
There be some names that we get taken a little way too far though. Like
Yeah. There's all those extra. I'm not gonna lie. I added an extra letter.
spelling them different ways and shit.
You want to move your mic to you? We're having a podcast here.
Hello.
She don't act like she trained. She don't act like she trained.
Listen,
She ain't got no house
I took
training.
a break. It's been like what, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got a little too much of that Jamaica and just went crazy.
Oh my God, I know. I need to go back.
She needed it.
Yeah, we all need a fucking
Need a
vacation.
little vacation every once in a while.
I'm gonna need one after the summer camps.
Yeah, and it's
It's on day 2.
we need to find out like what Gabe does for a living.
Yeah, he is the Tommy of the group.
Yeah, he
I
is.
will give you that.
Yeah.
Tommy from Martin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
He is. He just has money for vacation, and I'm just like, well, where are you working? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's either a slut,
Oh, hey, I heard that's
he
paying.
does fraud.
I heard that's paying.
Listen,
I almost did
he
it one
don't
time.
look like the fraud type. He don't.
Gabe don't look like a person that can go to jail.
Anything I could think of that gives you easy money.
What's that?
I said, or act like it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but anything you could think of that's easy money is illegal.
Not necessarily.
I mean, there's a lot of white collar crimes out.
Mm-hmm.
And you get put in a special group when you do those. You don't be with General
You
Pop.
gonna be with regular people.
Mm-mm. You ain't with General Pop.
Nah.
Because
Right.
you'll be taken as a person that will snitch.
Right.
True that.
So they separate they separate the murderers and the lifers from the
Mhm. Because, I mean, technically, we say white collar crime is more like crime that's like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They're not really harming anybody. They're taking just a little bit off the top here, a little bit off here. You know, hey, I'm gonna take just a couple thousand off this pile. That's all I need.
True.
But yeah, stripping might be something you doing.
You know what? Yeah, you could. Yeah,
I heard big dudes are coming in as far as stripping.
Oh my God, does he charge by the pound? That's a thing. That is a thing.
Yo.
That's really a thing.
Yeah, I'll be
Don't lie to
broke.
me.
I'll be broke.
That's really a thing.
Yeah.
Like a dude comes in, strip for you, and he
Honestly,
charges you by the pound.
Honestly, maybe it's because the last dude I was with, he was, stocky.
I'm curious
but
as to how this works.
I'm kind of into that now.
You like the big dudes.
I kind of like it. I like laying on his belly.
You like a little fluff.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a little, what is it? The Pillsbury Doughboy, something like something. That's cute.
Hey, ain't no
Like,
shame. Well,
but
I had a few.
I
had a
think
few
that's a
chunky ones.
thing now. Take that to your advantage.
I don't think it's a thing. It's just more of like, hey, people are now mentally breaking out of that. Oh, I don't want to get caught with a heavier set person.
Why not?
Because you get,
I mean, we'll look like
you know how we grew
We'll
up.
look like a number 10 because I'm so small, but I don't know. I'm not big into like, oh, he has to be like muscular, this, that. I'm not really into stuff like that.
So you don't have a preference at all. What is your preference? Where's your preference start at?
My preference, I like my meat well done, first of all.
Okay, well done. Well, we scratching the head. What?
He hates when I say that because we go out to like the restaurants and stuff. If they ask you like, how do you want your meat? I said, well done,
Well
like
done.
I like my man. Well done,
Okay.
burns. Put it there, crispy. That's how I like it. But that's my number one choice. After that, it has to be more of a personality, and of course you have to be attractive. But body wise, not really a big issue to me. Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't matter necessarily the style, just long as they're well done.
Yeah, and it's about how the way it's the way also that you carry yourself.
So if I'm carrying myself and it's clean, then that's a good. So if it's like a dude with a crew
Clean
cut,
meat.
huh?
Clean meat.
Clean meat.
Extra well done.
Wait, we talking about the below part? Look, I'm trying to keep this. I didn't know you was talking about. Wait, that's what you was talking about?
Yeah, that's what you was talking about the whole time.
This whole time.
The whole
I literally
time.
didn't think she was talking about
The
that.
whole time. That's why I was scratching my head.
Time.
The whole time, bro.
See, I'm over here trying to keep it at least a PG.
Nah, she went all the way.
She went
TVMA.
all the way there. So you don't care what's going on up top, long as he clean down
long
there
as he's clean and
Well
burnt.
done.
and well done.
done.
Why you checking time? What's up?
Oh, my friend messed.
Oh, you getting nervous?
Time to
She's
go.
getting very nervous.
She's trying to find an exit.
Inbox now, like, hold on.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that happened.
Okay. Other than that, what else is the preference? Other than me.
Wait. Before we get, hold up. I'm trying to tell my friend to meet us at Hooters in an hour. First of all, before I get into that, because I'm not interested, I don't want people like getting in my inbox and talking to me. Let's just talk about.
That's where you sent them.
No, listen. let's
Straight. VIP access.
Do not collect $200.
Straight to the inbox.
Let's talk about the single people.
Okay. What about?
Nelson is single.
Oh God.
Okay.
Here we go.
Put 'em on
Right.
blast.
Yo,
always
just
do that.
Just put all his
He
business
is
out.
a loving, caring
Oh my God.
man.
Okay.
He's been part of the family for many, many years.
Okay.
Amazing, sweet.
You
He
trying to
is
make me blush?
Spanish.
Trying to make me blush?
He's Spanish. What do you like? And women.
Thank
I don't wanna,
God.
I can
I
tell
don't-
what he like.
Ooh, what? Go say it. Go.
Uh-oh.
One thing.
Oh.
Go.
You.
Me? No. No. No.
His
No.
face.
No.
Look at his face.
Damn, they just.
No, we've been friends since like forever.
That's how it goes.
We fight too much.
Best friends.
No.
Start catching feelings.
He smelled like every single guy.
Whoa.
Yo, you're
Hold the
having a
fuck
late
up.
reaction to everything.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm just getting. I'm soaking it
Hold
in.
on.
No,
This
he
is
likes
prime TV.
He likes older women.
I feel
Cause
you.
I listen.
you.
No. I will tell you why. I went to the mall and I met up with him, and I'm in Victoria's Secret, and he's looking at this lady and looking at her, and I'm like, Nelson, what is he? He's like, the lady. So I'm looking at the young girl, and I'm like,
Lady was looking at me. Shit.
no. So I'm looking at the young girl, I'm like, she's pretty. He's like, no, the mother. And I was like, Nelson. No, that lady looks like she's like
Nah, man.
in her late 40s, and he's done it more than once.
I've been there.
Yeah. I've created accounts for him. He's just like,
Nah,
I've been there.
I'm not.
you know what? He's
Things like
picky.
that.
And I get it. And then
You
I
have
tell
to
him,
be picky
Then I tell him the
nowadays,
stories and the things that I go through when I meet people and stuff. And he's like, yo, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, it can't happen to me. And I'm like, tell me about it.
I tried it and like it's cool. Don't get it twisted. It's very catering.
What?
But older chick. But
It's just as
they want to chill too goddamn much. Like
He's a chilling type.
I don't mean chill like that. I mean like when you gotta go do shit. You gotta get up, move around, and go make some plays, and make some money, and go do some stuff. Want to do too much going out. Wants you to be laid up. Want you to be home by a certain time.
I mean, you have to understand that if you date an older woman, that's kind of like a mom.
Yeah, I know.
They have that mom personality.
I got you.
They're a mom.
I don't like
That's
that.
what they do.
I know.
Well, I mean, that's what comes with dating somebody that's older.
Yeah.
And then you date somebody that's younger and they're not mature enough.
Right.
They don't understand.
I don't necessarily say older women. I necessarily say like right around my age bracket. 34, 35.
That's not old.
I'm in your age bracket. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
So
old.
right around there.
No, that's not old. No.
Nah. Anything older? Nah. I mean,
Your purpose
coming
kind is also like white girlish.
Whoa.
Because the pictures I've seen, they even look white, but they're not. There have been like Hispanic ones. There's been white girls, but they all look white.
Damn, you comfortable with her just throwing everything out there?
she's just exposing my dirty laundry. I guess I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
do you hate him?
Your
Uh-huh.
inbox.
Huh?
I said, there goes his inbox.
And let
Right.
me tell you that if you
She said, "Let me just get your inbox going too. Send them."
everyone that he talks to, I kind of like. Let me see the picture. I'll be the judge. I'll be like, oh, she's cute. I like it. I've been pushing. I was like, do it. Yeah, that's me. I'm that type of friend. And if I see something wrong, I will let him know. I don't give a fuck. You can call me a hater. You can say whatever you want about me. But if I see some red flag, I'm gonna let him know.
You remember what I told you about podcasting and kind of how it goes? Like it's a tit for tat type
Yeah.
of situation. I feel like in the same situation with a relationship, I feel like the stuff that we're looking for is not what we're verbally saying is not what we're actually looking for.
Yeah, sometimes I have talked to people and they repeat what I say and then realize what I say. I'd be like, wait, that's not what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's true.
Yeah.
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 I think I want a melatonin. Not now. But I want
A melatonin guy,
Yeah,
like chill, relaxed,
yeah.
not so much in everything.
Yeah, because I can't have somebody with my personality. Not that there's nothing wrong with me, but I'm loud. I'm loud.
You need somebody reserved.
Yeah, I need someone to tell me, like, sit down for a second. Yeah.
Fire and water.
Yeah.
She needs the water because she's
She
fired.
needs the fucking
She
fire and water.
cooled down.
Huh.
Yeah, I can too. I want something more private, more quiet, the melatonin. I think that's what I need.
Now, is that what you actually needing? Because remember going back to the podcast and saying like, hey, to get a good show, I'm gonna try to pry some information that's out of you to get to where we need to. Because like, if I'm making you mad, it's really it's like some uncovered dirt that you really haven't talked about. Same situation. Like you're asking for, because I told her this same situation, and I was like, I was asking for somebody to be like, I guess nurturing to a certain degree, and then a little bit of cuddle.
Yeah.
And then I got too much of it, and I was like, I gotta like, it's holding hands, and then I can't.
You don't like
Great.
holding hands?
It's cool at moments.
Yeah.
But every time we go here. Like, I want to experience life when we go to the store. I don't want my hand to be like, hey, let me see what this is. Like, I'm a tinker. Like, I think I'm saying it right. A tinker.
I have no
Like
idea.
a person that
Tinkerbell?
just like,
He likes to touch.
I like to
Like
see
that.
how things operate.
Like, hey, let me see this real quick. And grab it.
Like,
You know
if
what I'm saying?
not
Hey.
saying like something like that that's generic. If I've had a water bottle up there, of course, but like something that's brand new.
Okay.
Like E3 when we go out there and then you see all these new cameras that just came in and then they got the new technology. They want you to
hands-on.
touch them.
Yeah.
So you can,
Hands-on
you
is
know,
what he
figure
means.
out if you
Gotcha.
want to buy and purchase it.
Yeah.
Just like you was reviewing for shoes. You trying to figure out. I'm surprised you ain't got like a stick little figure. I saw that on Facebook, a stick figure of yourself and then just trying on shoes.
I saw that. I thought that was the most creative
It was.
thing I've ever seen.
It
They have
was.
like a crop out of their body and they put it on the shoes so it looks like it shows what you would look in those shoes. I thought that was amazing.
Clever.
Best thing I've seen.
Clever, because
Yeah.
I haven't
I'm
seen
pretty
that.
sure he's reimagining that one app when we first got it. You play 2K ever?
No.
You don't play video games?
I play video games, but not 2K.
No basketball, nothing.
What video games you play?
Call of Duty, mainly.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
He's a violent type of guy.
I'm on the duty. I'm on the
Yeah.
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had introduced in the 2K where you can put your actual face into the game.
Really?
You just use your phone.
Well, yeah. They take. It looks weird though.
I mean, it's
a-
improving.
It's like what you would look as a serial killer. That's the image that those video games give you. I'm sorry, I don't care what you. I've seen people fix themselves properly, like like men pencil their sideburns and stuff so it could look good because them images be tripping. Them cartoon images, nah, that's not what's going.
Well, here's the other thing. Android can be playing a big part of this. Lighting, because a lot of times they just trying to get into the game. They just
I'm gonna just leave right now.
no dead ass. I'm dead ass because
How's
most
your selfies on your phone?
Way better than yours.
ooh bars. Ouch. That hurt me.
I'm joking.
Damn.
It hurt me a little.
Damn.
Nah,
Way
what I
better
meant-
than yours.
What I meant like that.
Oh.
I don't really take selfies,
Oh.
Which means not that good.
which means that the camera is pretty decent.
Okay, the camera's decent. Like, is it like?
Is the iPhone 13 good or
No, Samsung, they got a good competitive camera. It's
Yeah.
just whatever their software to move on to, like Facebook and Instagram, for some odd reason, it like Facebook and all these other social set apps just don't like Android for some odd reason, and it downsizes it to like this grainy, ugly thing.
You know what? You're right. Because when I send pictures to my daughter, and then I send them to my sister gets a regular full size, and then my daughter gets it like tiny. She's
Right.
clicking and trying to expand
Right.
it. And when she does, the pixels like are not good. So yeah, that's true. I feel like they do that on purpose.
Just to get you to buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has to be. It has to be.
Like, would you think like conspiracy corner? Would you think it'll be like Samsung is working with Apple to get you to all go over there so we can have all our data into the thing? Because you got to think about the next step is digitally downloading us into the computer. I know you. See, I sparked you.
My brain.
This is
Yeah,
coming
he does
into
that.
the.
He makes like my
Digital.
brain just like
Wait a
This is
minute.
coming like it's coming.
My
into,
brain just kind of did.
yeah.
But think about this. Think about it. At a point in time in your life, when we was younger, as we coming up, this wasn't even a thing.
You're right.
And then
Right.
now it's part of your everyday.
And then it's part of every day.
right.
Yeah.
So
For everything.
could we like anybody watch the Truman Show?
No.
She's out. You both
I
okay?
don't know what you're
You
talking
both
about.
Okay. You seen the Truman Show, right? You oh my god.
Explain it.
He's
Y'all gotta
disappointed.
watch this movie.
What
He's
is it?
disappointed in
Okay,
all
it's
of
Jim
us.
Carrey.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't know how y'all missed the Jim Carrey movie. This man is like legendary in his movies. So he lives in this world, and the whole world is watching him. He's on a TV show, but he don't know it.
Really?
Right. So I'm thinking if they're telling us, they already giving us UFOs. They're telling us that's existing. They're telling us a lot of other stuff. So think about it. What if we are on like this, like a world's TV show?
And people are watching us?
Right.
And we don't know.
We don't know it.
Like aliens?
So then it kind of goes back to what movie was that? There was another movie that was like that too.
You know what I'm saying now, right?
Yeah.
What if aliens are
And
watching us right now? We're the little
technically,
puppets.
So to speak, Hunger Games too.
Damn.
Right.
I mean, but
Because,
Hunger
like-
Games, you
like-
Dude, I'm too gullible for this shit.
Notice how
Like,
when the pandemic came around, how there was like a lot of shit that stopped being like made.
And a lot of this messaging was coming to us early on. If you look, like, I don't want to go too deep into it, but when you go into like movies and you watch Avengers, right? Endgame, right? Yeah. And it snapped off, right? Did we not just have that the year after that?
Yeah.
And then that's when the pandemic, and then did not that amount of people done snapped off? So could that not be?
You right. I mean, hey,
Things
that's a
like
good-
that. I could watch scary movies back to back. I could go to a haunted house and do all these things. But when you talk about shit like that, or
Conspiracy
natural
theories?
disasters,
Because
I've had
you
it.
haven't
But it's
completed
right.
it yet.
But
It hasn't been done yet. That's the reason why it's freaking you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like-
A horror movie ain't nothing because that's just a serial
they're
killer
just-
that's coming through.
Like what you're saying is like they're preparing us for some shit.
Right. They're putting it in the movies and then
Yeah,
also
the point.
not only just that,
What if we're like in Squid Games right now?
we
I
could be.
haven't seen that. I haven't
But-
seen
You
it.
haven't seen it? Part 2's coming out. You better catch up.
But also
seen
being in the inner working system too, because they can't predict everything. So like you'll have like natural disasters and things of that nature that will happen. But then when they start seeing stuff get too jumbled up, they throw a monkey wrench in that whole fucking program, and then you gotta adjust from that
Somehow.
moment.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. You know one thing I've been
Why does the
noticing
stock
a lot-
market crash every 10
years?
every 10 years?
Too much money.
But they're preparing. They put it in the system though.
Right.
Like, what? Like, and it might be weird, but what if your life went right? Okay? Another movie. Did y'all see Inception?
That's another movie that for some reason I've been thinking about that movie a lot.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give you
But I haven't seen it.
premise of it. So you go to sleep, almost like the Matrix. You go into the headset in this world,
Yes.
and then instead of it going disastrous, everything just went well. Everything went well. Everything in your life just went correct. Your
Okay.
car never went down. You never caught a flat. If you did break down, somebody's just coming in.
Yeah,
and they'll
yeah.
okay. So imagine you living in that world, and then you have to come out of that world to then feed your body. Because you can't stay in that world.
And eat.
You got to eat.
You gotta
You
eat.
got to come out. You got to eat. You got to exercise because your body will just die, right?
Right.
So they pre-program into the system, right?
That's weird as fuck.
Your favorite person. Think of your favorite person in the world.
Okay.
And then that person is digitally downloaded into the metaverse.
Is that what we're gonna call it? Because
Yeah, it's
that's
like it's
exactly where
already
you're
here.
going. Yeah, it's already here, but there's a lot of people that
So
aren't.
they're digitally downloading your favorite person into that world.
I don't like that.
And then here's the kicker. You're going to visit that world often, right? To go see that person,
Yeah.
your favorite person in the world. But you can't stay in there because you still got to feed yourself.
I don't like that.
So in Inception, they had it in like this revolving door of multiple people just dying because I'm going to put your favorite person in there and you're going to keep visiting so much. Then you'd be like, why would I want to leave? So then you stay into that world, you die. Now the next person that loves you keeps visiting and doing the exact same thing.
That's crazy.
So how much,
Do I want that life of
How much-
protection to be away
I
from the
don't,
person
I
I
don't
love?
know.
right? But also I say that in reference to somebody, caring for somebody that much. That's dangerous. And I say that to
Well, I was thinking about my daughter.
but I'm just saying anybody.
Yeah.
You care for somebody so much, you might be killing yourself.
Right.
I could see that.
And this is the problem that we have, and I'm referencing this to most women. A lot of guys do too, but the ones that care too fucking much about a person, they cut off everything around them. They cut off the family, cut off friends, cut off everything.
That's not okay.
And then you're not you no more. The person that he fell in love with is not the person anymore. It's a new person because I changed.
Because you changed for that, yeah.
Right. You don't care enough about yourself that you were willing to drop everything off.
Let's take a hell of a deep dive.
I know. He does that. Like, I be coming in here with a
deep
clear
dive,
mind,
bro.
and then he makes me think, and I'm here like driving back home, and I'm like, motherfucker got me thinking of all this shit.
Because I'm pretty sure that we're all sinking. Just no different than how women, when they get around each other, they have their periods.
sink.
You don't think that we all think the same? When we have conversations, we having conversation now. You take this conversation on with your daughter, she'll probably have this same kind of conversation to the next person. So,
With her friends.
with her friends. So a lot of us that are connected together are going to have the. So when I'm telling you this information, I'm pretty sure you're going through this moment right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Stop digging
And
into
that's
my
the
brain
reason
like
why
that.
a lot of these psychics try to get you, because if they have enough conversation, they can
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Same situation.
It's like when you're around comfortable people, you guys will have the same.
You'll start thinking
you'll
the same
have
way.
Same opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever like Dave Chappelle had talked about it in his special, and he was like, you ever get around a person and be like, hey, how are you? And then you go high pitched too,
Yeah.
and you don't know why you did it.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike. If you care about, like, if y'all are connecting, you're gonna do that. If you're not
Like
liking
on
them,
the
you
same-
wouldn't change your
On the
voice
same frequency.
I mean, I'm.
because you want that person to like you, so you get on their level.
Yeah.
But if you
that
don't
makes
like
sense.
them, you won't get on their level.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Or have you ever like caught yourself like finish somebody else's sentences, like you know
Yeah.
what's gonna come out of their mouth? And
Yeah,
you say
we're doing it right now.
Yeah. That's crazy.
When you can sync, but when you first started doing the podcast, you weren't doing that, and that's the reason why I was like in a way, inadvertently, I was attacking you, but I was.
What's new? You've been attacking me since the day you met me.
But the thing about it is, you find therapy in that attack because it makes you think. Even though,
Yeah.
even though you may win the fight, you still lost. You still
Yeah.
lost because you
I'm
left
open,
with information.
but I'm open to things like that. Like I'm open to losing a fight. Because then I get the input of other people and the opinion. I'm like, okay, I can't be that close-minded. Like, sometimes I hear other people say things, I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. No, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I'm not that ignorant. Sometimes I could be. It depends.
Depending on if you're hot or not, like mad.
Yeah. If I'm
you can't
angry,
think.
it's a different thing.
I'm the
But
same way. I
yeah.
can't I don't like to have the fight right then and there. If I can control it,
Mhm.
and I know I'm finna get angry, I do it with Gabe. I do it with a lot of people. If I know I can control it, I'll just like remove myself.
Does Gabe fight back? No.
He don't, but if it's the right thing that he's like interested in, he will fight. You just got to figure out what it is that he.
I can't see Gabe like fighting. Like I just see him.
Man.
Yeah, I see him running in a field with beautiful butterflies and roses.
He's that, but you gotta get him in a business. He's a business tycoon.
Yeah. Like Eugene, I would be scared to fight with him, to argue with him.
You guys talking about fist
He's very
fighting?
militant. Yeah.
You guys talking about fist fighting?
No,
No,
like verbal disagreement. Give
Like-
me gummy bears.
I ran out. I ate them all. I was mad, and I was look.
Let me see the back, because I don't believe you.
It's empty.
Oh my god!
I was
This is where my
full
trust
of
issues come.
That's
I'm
gonna
like, let
take-
me see the bag. You're fucking lying.
Look, I don't care. I can show my evidence.
What y'all was talking about was, I mean, sometimes me and in my line of work, I'm a truck driver.
Right.
So in order for me or for us to function, because there's a group of us that we stay in contact with each other, we talk over the phone, and sometimes I'm not in the mood to fight. I know what you mean, like people like provoking, you know what I'm saying, punching and picking information to see how you feel. And sometimes
does that.
I'm not in the mood.
He does that.
Because
He likes
she's
to poke the bear.
because she holds information.
She doesn't sell the whole side of the story.
No. She gives her just the tid pieces that make her look good, and then she want to hold the other cards, and I see right through it. People that I ask to come onto the show and then they become part of the show, like I can see past the disguise that she has on a lot of times.
You know, I'm a whole different character on social media. Then you
Oh,
to
yeah,
know me and
absolutely.
you're just like,
Yeah.
But there's another character past that,
Right.
the one that you don't really talk about, and then
The
that's
one that
why
you
you
are
get
in private.
mad at me because I pry into that area.
yeah.
There's the one that you are in public. There's the one you are on social media, and then
And then
there's
there's
the
the
one,
real you.
the real you behind closed
What
doors.
does Lena actually think?
Right.
And when I tap onto those, and like you reveal yourself because you get angry about it, and then like you said, you get cloudy minded, and then don't think straight, and then you'll just blurt out anything. And then that's when I'll be like, gotcha.
That's the distraction.
And
To
then you
distract
come out
you.
with it like you're mad at me, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I've learned to like I've been in this at least by almost like 12 years at this point. I've learned to be okay with people not liking me.
Yeah.
But what did I do wrong to you besides ask a question that you just didn't like?
Yeah. But it also depends who you're asking and how you're asking. Like, are you asking out of kindness of your heart, or because you want to be nosy?
Well, the first time that you blew up at me and then you had blocked me that one time.
Does that sound like me?
Yeah. And
That's you all day.
and I sent a joke out, but she read it wrong because we're in text. You can read it the way you want
She
to.
perceived
She perceived it wrong, and that was the first thing that we had. And I wanted to text you at the time, but I knew you was going through a moment right now. But that was our first thing that we was talking about when I got in my class to teach for summer camp. They gave us a picture, and like we turned it like 4 different ways, and it was a different picture every time. It was a bunny, it was a bird, it was a this and a that. And I was like, boy, half of this is what kills a lot of us.
Probably should have picked a more comfortable chair to sit in.
Right.
My bad. My bad.
But a lot of perception is what's getting a lot of people killed, and relationships getting broken up
Yep.
because you thought you saw something, and it really wasn't what you thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm always a person of concrete evidence. I need to know exactly that I see the text, not did I hear somebody or I heard this. I need to know myself.
Yeah.
That hard, true.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've also gotten rid of the closure.
Yeah.
I've
you don't
killed
really-
that.
You don't really need it.
I don't need that no more.
Nah.
Even if even if everything was just going on a sea of right,
Yeah.
and then it just
And then
went
it just
left.
left.
Scenarios, I'm like, do I need closure?
No.
I need to get my
I
mind
feel,
out of there.
I feel like you don't need it because at the end of the day, by you wanting that closure, that tells you that you're still holding on to some type
Of course, yeah.
Not
Hope.
necessarily.
of
Not all the
speaking
100%.
to
Yeah,
the-
she's
the
right.
person.
Necessarily.
That's how I feel.
It's maybe
I
a
think it depends.
clarification.
I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
And the verity of the ending as to
Like depending on how,
why you
like
need
how it
that-
ends.
Why you need that closure.
Well, yeah. I mean, like if somebody
it's
just
not
ghosts you,
always
yeah, you're
not-
obviously
it's
gonna want to
not
know. why.
Okay, I give you on the ghost.
Yeah.
Because then everything just going.
Yeah.
Just
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
boom.
Like, I'm thinking of different
But-
scenarios, and the majority of the time, I do want closure.
But most relationships are already heading that direction, and you chose to not see the signs.
True.
Because that's majority of relationships. Because you
Sometimes we
already
don't
complained
see
it.
the signs. There's other things interfering with us. We don't see it. Like it's visible for other people to see, and judge you for it, and be like, "Karen, this is what's going on. This is why."
Is
But
it really?
Sometimes I can't see.
Most times it's like you're arguing a lot towards the end. There's a lot of arguing. There's a lot of bickering, because a lot of that wasn't going on in the beginning of the relationship. So it usually get to where you start getting on them bumpy roads, and then they cut loose, and then you want closure from that, and it's just like, why?
Yeah.
You saw that coming. That crash was happening
Is
a
it
million miles
something?
away.
What is it that triggers you for that to happen?
I'm easily triggered all the time.
For
You know
what?
what I mean?
It triggered what?
Like for a relationship to go south.
Like, what are my triggers?
No, not what are your triggers. Like what? Like you're in a relationship with this guy or whatever, and y'all in it for like what 6-7 months, and then y'all start arguing out of nowhere, what causes that?
I ain't gonna say there's a definitive answer, but I will say, like, I say the first start is when they start controlling where you go. For at least for me, on the guys' side.
I feel like that's a huge red flag on both sides.
Well, I mean, guys don't really try to control, like, unless it's like, hold on. Hold on.
Pretend there's not a female on this table.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But
okay.
I'm saying it's usually that's the first shot hit is usually from the girl, because she, whatever your usual routine was, she knows what girls are in those areas, and she wants you to stop. She wants you to stop all of that, and I want you to use a new route. Here's a route that I gave you. Here's a map. Use that.
Follow that.
And then that's when we like, all right,
this is completely new to me. So
right, and then we'll get with it, because most guys, like, we'll let the wheels fucking fall off on this bitch. Like, we'll just keep it. All right, we got a new car. We're just gonna let it ride, and then we won't necessarily fix a lot of the problems. That's our problem. As stuff is just breaking loose, we just were like, all right, let me throw a little tape on that and keep it pushing.
A little Band-Aid.
She good. It's just a little fender bender. She just doing a little arguing, and then next thing you know, that's when the whole wheel go off, and you got to pull off to the side, and then now you got to fix this problem.
Yep.
Well, I feel like while we're sitting there ignoring and just on our little path, I feel like that's when communication comes into play. On both parties.
I'm a big communicator.
She gonna let you know. She gonna let you know regardless. Yeah.
I feel like that's
Is it
very
on the
important.
spot communicating, or do you let it build up, fluster, and then
it
hit
depends. It depends. Like it depends on the energy that you're giving me. If I see that you're in the point of like being too angry, about to be, like an explosion is about to happen, or you're too emotional where you're crying, I'm gonna give it time, because that's what I would want in return. But I'm not going to drag it a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week. I'm not. I'm going to be like, one thing that I learned is never try to go to bed upset. That's my new thing. So if I was to ever be in a relationship, I started thinking about that. Now, since I've been single.
I think that's most stuff.
Honestly, the best time to talk to your partner is before bed, because why? You've taken a shower, brushed your teeth, you're relaxed, the temperature has changed, you've had a long day and stuff, and it's okay to tell somebody like, hey, I really want to talk to you. No arguing, this and this and this and this and that, and go from there.
I'm gonna disagree on that one.
Really? And then
because I can't I don't know what it is. I fucking can't control that shit. Like once once the furnace is lit. What do you mean? Can put the fire out. I'm still like that. What do you mean? Don't touch it.
What do you mean?
I'm
give an example.
Like
he likes to be petty for many hours.
No, well, yeah, I will say that. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm petty for many hours, but I'm very big on control, like trying not to go to there. I'm like, hey,
trying not to get pissed.
Let's not go there, because if I go there, the furnace gonna be lit.
And y'all can lay on the same bed knowing that y'all have this just dangling over you.
For me, yep. For me, yep. For her, kill us.
No.
Me, yep.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
No.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, that's not okay.
That's not cool.
But I'll let people know ahead of time. Like, look, once I get to them levels, I'll get you in the morning, and because now I done slept it.
So you want to go to bed?
Yep,
okay.
I slept it
so
off.
You're saying you want to sleep through
because,
it, think of it.
Let me
absorb it. Okay,
let me pull it in.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Because if I go with you, the warning is if we go now, there ain't no calm.
Okay, true. So you want to calm down. Okay, that's respectful.
Because if you want hot meat,
icy
gone.
As long as you don't say days or weeks, then that's an issue. But the next morning,
no, not week. I need the next morning.
Soak on it, think of it. Okay,
I need the next day.
That's perfect. But let me ask you something. You're with your partner, right? You get into an argument. She's the type of person like me. Let's talk about it before bed. You're like, no, let's talk about it in the morning. All right, simple.
If it happened in the morning, let's just say it happened in the noontime. No. I just need a nap. I need to sleep that bitch off. I just need to sleep it off. Because it's just like I need to be knocked out.
Yo, he comes with a manual. I swear.
Look, but I give the rules, though. I'm giving you the rules. How, like, when I'm giving you a manual, if you don't read that bitch, it's like, hey, that's
important.
you.
And this is very important for me. You're upset with your partner, right?
Right.
You're cooking. Are you still serving your partner, or are you upset where you're not going to feed your partner?
No, I still function. I'll still pay bills. I still cook.
Serve their meal.
But you're going to get me...
But you still serve it. Okay. Oh,
it's there.
That's nice. I think that's a big thing. Now, you guys are arguing. You go to sleep. We're going to talk about it in the morning. Do you still hug her at night?
I'm going to talk shit.
I still get a hug in.
But you'll talk shit as you're hugging?
Yep.
I'll talk shit.
Bring your dusty, ugly ass over here type of shit.
I'll give you
if we
them grandma hug.
If we sitting there cooking, if I'm sitting there cooking and I'm serving my partner, which I don't have, at a plate, I'm going to sit there and talk shit. I'm gonna sit there and talk shit the whole time. You gonna serve me some food? No, while I'm serving it.
Right. I'm kind of opposite because my mind knows, like my body knows, be still gentlemen.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
Also was fighting over here.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking like I'm looking like Tupac on Juice. Hug it out. I guess.
That's important though, because that shows a lot of your character, who you are as a human being.
Don't change who you are.
Yeah.
But you still gonna get this anger though.
Let's say y'all smack in the middle of an argument. Slap in the middle of an argument.
Right.
And y'all just going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
When do y'all stop and be like, all right?
I usually be the person to stop it because I'm trying. Like I know I'm in a fight.
I have to have the last word.
I'm fine with that. I'm a person like whatever. Stop! Please stop the fight. Like,
please
white
stop.
flag that, referee it, get it out of here.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go to that level. Because when you get me to that level, it's a level of I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Big, small, I don't care. Like for
exactly
some reason, I just
mean.
see red and I'm just like, and I'll say anything. Because my mind is just to kill and seek and destroy. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get myself out of there because I'm the bomb. It's not you. I'm the bomb.
Right.
Because then I'm gonna say something and then
I have to learn how to not be but I do. I always have to have the last word.
I used to be that, and I just was like, why do I need it? I started asking myself questions instead of asking everybody else questions. Why do I need the last word?
Yeah.
All I'm just trying to do is just trying to win an argument. Can we find the person that can douse the fire and get it out, and then let's come back while we're cool, calm. Okay, here's where you messed up, and then here's where I took it wrong.
Right.
Yeah. When do you realize that's needed, though? Because this one, she'll just
you have
rapid
to.
fire.
I will say you have to be a bigger person. Like you have to be.
I have to be a bigger person.
You have to be a bigger person, and I think what prepares me is like you say you play Call of Duty, so you should be prepared too. I hear the most nigga this and nigga that on fucking because these kids and I'm talking about 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh, you just nothing but a nigger and this just because they lost the game.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it.
I
let
stopped
that
listening.
shit go.
I stopped listening.
Yeah.
I literally listened to what
my daughter plays it on mute.
Yeah, I play it on.
Nah, I listen to it all because most times I'm like smoking in front of him. I'm like, boy, he wild, boy.
Nah, I listen to it. I play it, but I mute whatever they're talking about. I listen to what the game is going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to the.
I zoom in on them, like especially if they're on the opposite team. I got me an opponent. Bah! Bah! Fuck his ass up. You're not but a nigger. Mm-hmm.
How you know?
Them bust your ass. I'd be fucking them up, but I just know I'm the bigger person to do that now, and I think it's just because I'm 35. I'm at that age group where I'm just like, what? Say again?
Huh? You're old.
They ain't got nothing to do. Whatever. If this is old age where you can get to a level of like not busting somebody upside their head as soon as you hear something,
Right. That's what we got to do.
I guess.
Hmm?
I said I guess.
What do you mean?
I'm old.
nah. If you still gotta calm yourself down, I don't think you're there yet.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. You getting there.
I'm a sweet person.
when you want to be. They always say that, when you want to be.
She is. But if she's provoked the wrong way.
But even then, that she still got to work on that.
Yeah.
Because even person provoking you, they're just trying to get a rise out of you so you can fight them. Because certain people just do not give a fuck. They just want you to fight. They know they're going to probably lose the fight. But the fact that they got you into the fight. I learned that more, being around Gabe with white money, right? They going to sue you. They're not trying to win. They're just trying to get you to tire yourself out.
Yeah, they just want to sue. Get a paycheck out of you. And
I got 100,000 just to run Lena through the ringers for a minute. You be so defeated trying to defeat that. By the time you get back on track with your actual business, you're done. You be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Right. So most people just want you. I start now thinking in retrospect, most people in real life, they ain't got money to gamble. They got their body to gamble. Mm-hmm. All right, let me get in a tussle with him. I'm pretty sure I can take a little bit of money out of him, slow him down.
Yeah, that's true.
We see it with gangsters all the time. What they do? Send a woman to him.
There's room for growth.
For you?
Yeah, for everyone.
If a person gets me to that point, bro, I'll probably whoop their ass and wait for the cops to show up.
To what point?
To that point where I have to throw some blows. I'll probably whoop somebody's ass and wait for the cops to show up. I'm just saying.
Sound like my mama. I'm gonna whoop your ass, and then as they get here,
hand you the phone.
I'm gonna hand you the phone. And you better hope they get here fast, because the longer they gonna get here, I'm whooping your ass till they get here. I was like, oh.
I mean, when it comes to scenarios like that, she's seen me before. When I'm not a confrontational person,
right?
But I also won't back down when confronted.
I will now.
You know what I mean?
I will now. I will back. I'll be the first person to back down.
Nah,
if I'm backed in the corner, then
there's been situations. We like we said, we've known each other for a while, and there's been certain situations where I'm like, I ain't even worried about it. But then there's some situations where she'll have to.
Oh, he be pissing me off sometimes with his calmness. And it's a good thing because, like I said, being calm is good. But he
that sounded crazy.
No, listen,
you too calm, motherfucker.
Listen, last time we went to Cold Stone, right? We got ice cream. I said I want ice cream, so we went. It was late at night. We went to go get some ice cream. I got my coconut and chocolate like I always like. He got some weird Reese's Hershey shit.
Peanut butter,
he was so thrilled. Like all he talked about was this ice cream. Like I know he was thrilled about this ice cream.
She was delicious. It tasted like a peanut butter cup.
Listen,
Who don't like peanut butter cups?
When he got it, he was eating it and he was just like, this is not what I ordered. They fucked up my order. Like this is not. So I'm gonna go there and go say something. He's like, nah, I won't say nothing. It's
See,
okay.
I'm like that. Yeah.
No,
I'm not, like
when she.
It's ice cream. I'm cool.
No,
yeah. It might not be what I wanted, but it's ice cream. I'm not fucking with.
Dude, they're charging you $9 for the cone.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be a nuisance.
My $9 worth of.
I'm not trying to be.
Ice cream.
Listen,
I'm not trying to be a nuisance.
Because it's a deliverance too. Excuse me, ma'am. This is what I asked for, and this is not what I got.
Yo, there was
Do
a
you
line.
Mind?
Right, I'm
There's
trying
a line,
okay, but
like,
you already paid.
nah,
you worked in food service, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, I got him.
Yes.
I got him.
Yes.
No.
It's like
I
when
don't
you
wanna
know,
be that.
like I've had that where it be like order got messed up, and then the one thing you gonna do is come and bark at me.
Right.
Like
No, but that's what I'm saying. In a nice way. I was gonna be a bitch. I was gonna be like, "Excuse me, you messed up my best
Even
friend's
then,
order.
like, I just-
this is what he got.
Cause
Do
it'd
you
be
mind
like
fixing it?
the line is like so
No,
long.
I'm tipping you afterwards. I'm tipping you afterwards. I'll put,
No, I get you.
Off my
I
bra.
get you. You still have the right to go in there and be like, and change it.
It's a
That is right.
deliverance.
Excuse me,
But
sir.
for me, but for him,
Excuse me, sir.
We
You messed
don't
up my
wanna be a
order, but here's a
nuisance.
tip. Nah.
the line is too long. He gauged like 15 things in there. Like the line long. I don't want to wait longer for more ice cream. I already wait. Like there's so much went through his head.
Listen, if I get my ice cream,
We were outside chilling, like, yo, we was just in there talking. Nah, we gonna stop this to go in there and start an argument? Nah, I'm good, bro.
and he literally, like, I know he was forcing himself just to make me happy. He's eating. He's like. I'll eat. I'm like, no, we're taking it inside. He's like, no, it's good. And I know he was lying to me. Listen, I will be upset.
It was that nasty?
Bro, it tasted like plaster.
What'd you get? What'd she give you? Excuse me.
It was, I don't really remember what it was.
I think they
it was
gave
like
him-
Reese's.
Heath chocolate bar or something like that, the Heath one,
Oh.
and it doesn't taste good because when I tried, I was like, oh no, and
It didn't taste. It didn't like. I had it before, and it tasted just like peanut butter cups. But when I got it that specific night, for some reason, it wasn't.
If I can't take the taste, I'm going back in line. Like if I can't.
He didn't finish it, so he didn't take the taste.
finish it.
Okay, so then
I didn't
Then
finish
when
it.
I'm,
you
no,
go
this
back
is what he
in
does. This is where he pisses me off mostly. He's eating it as I'm eating, right? So as I'm eating, he's eating his. He's faking it like it's okay. It's not okay. So then when I'm done and he sees I'm done, he's like, "Oh, thank God!" Then he throws his ice cream away, so we could both get up.
Because I'm not trying to disturb the energy, bro. Like,
See, I like that.
I'm not trying to disturb. Like, we gonna sit.
Like
Like,
we having a moment right now.
Like,
man, fuck
right.
this ice cream.
like
And
right.
we're talking about like.
We were
dude,
talking
I
about
was
some
messing
shit.
with. He's talking about. So we're like into this conversation. I'm like, we're
I'm not
telling
gonna
each other
disturb
what
that.
not to do. What not? He's telling me what not to do. And then we're into the conversation. He's like eating it.
I'm not gonna
I'm
sit. I'm not
pissed.
gonna.
We're having a conversation. You're making those faces. You don't like your ice cream. I'm mad. Let me go inside and fix this problem for you. He's like, no, don't you dare get up. I'm like, oh my. I was mad.
I was like, yo, you get up right now.
He probably
That's a
checked the sweat of the worker.
No.
He was like,
Nah,
she in there
I
hard.
I look
working hard.
She's like, you want me to go say something? Nah, bro, just relax, chill. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Let's finish talking.
His phone
And
is $9 as much of a deal. I'm sorry. That's
like I said,
Hey.
there's certain scenarios where you need to put your foot down, but then there's other scenarios where like it ain't even that big.
My man
of a
done
deal.
bought too many big items. Like myself, I done bought too much big stuff, so it'd be like $9 is still a lot, but I'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight that little $9, and you know,
Right.
God gonna bless me back again. But
Yeah.
Exactly.
but if it's like $1,000, I'm coming back in line.
Right.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
It
Excuse me,
can't.
sir.
It can't happen. Like I said, I'll be nice about it.
Nah,
'Cause
but if
people
see-
make mistakes.
You say you're gonna
Okay.
get back in line. If it comes to the point for me to come back, I'm not going in line. I'm going straight to the front.
Oh yeah.
I don't want.
Of course, yeah.
I don't, and it takes a lot for me to get to that. You know what I'm saying? But once
He
I
has
do,
a lot of patience. I would say Nelson has the patience of an angel.
Cause he done work
I
too
think
many regular jobs.
I think I'm the one that releases the anger on his behalf.
I will say this: Spanish people do have a sense of entitlement when they go or like when they do things like when they're working, they'll bust their ass off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when it's time for somebody else to serve for them, they make sure it be like, you forgot this.
That's
you do this, and then I'm kind of like, I've worked too many jobs, and I know how hard he's working.
Yeah.
Like I'll be that person to bring the shopping cart back to the cart.
Yes.
If it's like close to 10 o'clock at Publix, I'll block the shelf because I know I just took your shelf out, and this kid gonna be looking back.
like, yo,
Motherfucker, he done took the Bisquick off.
now I gotta go back.
Fill
and
the
fix-
shelf back up. Like,
And
oh, I'm
but
feeling
you know what? It's usually the older people. This morning I went to Ross with my aunt. So I have my aunts here on vacation because my father passed away. So I've had a few family members in my house. It's been crazy. Like
pandemonium.
everyone just now wants to gather. What
Hey.
never happened before, but now all of a sudden everybody wants
That's
to
usually
gather.
about the time when they
Yeah.
do it.
Usually.
So we're down to 2, thank God, and it's the females, which I appreciate because they have been there, so I don't mind them. So I take them to Ross. Unfortunately, my aunts, they can't afford a lot of stuff. Ross is cheap, so I said, hey, let's go to Ross. I know you guys need, socks. I know you guys, and I'm not trying them. Like I noticed they needed socks, and so whatever. We're shopping. We're waiting on the line. We're done shopping and stuff, and this Spanish lady is doing a return. She has a bag full of Ross items. Tickets on them. She has a receipt. Everything's good. Like any other place, and like for everyone else, it's not because they're doing this for you. When you get a credit back, what happens? You have to wait until that price goes into your account. You have to wait up to 24 hours.
Right.
Simple. You're not gonna get the money right away.
Right.
Just like you pay a fee for a money transfer,
Right.
you have to wait. So I hear the lady like standing there with her phone. She's like, I don't see it in my bank. And the lady working there was like, ma'am, you have to give it about 24 hours for it to, process and go into your bank. She's like, why? When I paid my stuff, it came out of my account right away. So why isn't that in my account now that I returned the stuff? He's like, ma'am, unfortunately, that's how it's set up. It's not my fault you're not doing your job correctly. The lady was like, ma'am, this is a protocol for everyone. That's just how it works. It's not only Ross. It's a lot of stores. You have to wait.
Sound young. Like she just got her first credit card.
She was like, it is not my fault because if this was my store, you will have the money right away. It's like, ma'am, this is not my store. I work for a corporate. I have nothing to do with the title.
I just come in and
like I just here for the pay. Yeah. I'm talking about she was so disrespectful. She was so disrespectful and was so upset that she snatched the bag back from the lady and walked away with her items. So she really didn't have to return them, honestly, if you took the items back. I'm hoping she ain't go to another Ross and try to do it because it's going to be the same thing.
She probably was a secret shopper just to see, like, how they would react.
I hate when they do that shit like that.
I don't think she was. I think she's really an
If that was the
asshole.
case, I hate when they do that.
She was really an asshole.
I had a few scenarios when
in my country, they were not, and I'm like, lady, you're embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing everybody.
No, they will send decoys in just to harass you, just to yeah. I hate that.
I can't. The lady at Ross kept it very professional, and when I walked out, after she was gone, it was my turn because I was there waiting. I told her, I was like, good for you. I said, you handled that really well. She's like, thank you. I'm like, I'm so sorry that someone had to ruin your day like that. And she was like, thank you. And I felt bad because she was loud. And you know how now they have the plastic things because of, COVID?
Yeah,
so she's swinging her arms and she's tapping that glass every 5 seconds. She's hitting that shit. And in my country, and I'm like, come on, lady.
In your country.
And I'm like, please, God, don't say you're Colombian. Please, God, don't say you're Colombian.
All right, trying not to put yourself on there.
Please, God, don't say you're Colombian. But she wasn't.
Nah, man, I feel like that's something that the companies do, like, on purpose to see.
I can't.
See how good you can hold your composure.
There's no way you could train somebody to be an asshole like that. Like,
there's people out there. You'd be surprised. Some people don't need training. Some people don't need training to be assholes like that, man. I'm just saying. That's how I feel.
You get paid for this? The way I act?
There's a lot of people that get.
Yeah, they get trained. I mean, they get paid to come in there and just be assholes and see how good you can hold your composure. Because they usually try to test the managers like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they do come in like that. Because that's what got me fired.
People that say, I want to speak to your manager, I think those are the ones that probably are the secret shoppers.
Yeah, but then before you get the manager, you're going to get somebody below the manager or way below the manager that's going to deal with that full front.
That's how I lost my last job before I, started working for myself. I got, like, some customer just came irate, and I just couldn't take it. It was a real customer. It wasn't a decoy, but I was like, done. I was done with it because the bosses wouldn't get on my side about it. Like, I let him throw fries. He threw some, it was cold fries, but they threw some shit. I was still calm with it, and I was
He
surprised. Yeah, he threw, because it was like, I just clocked in, too. Just put my buttons on. But I think the reason why I was so calm because I just smoked right before I got in there.
Oh,
so I was just like,
either way.
I was just,
either way.
And then what made me hot though was I was like, I said something. I think I had cussed him out or something like that. But I just said it gently. I'm like, you an asshole, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, you an asshole. And when I went back to the back, I was like, why'd you cuss at her? And I just got so mad about that. I was just like, so
how
throwing fries on me ain't
right.
It's long as I ain't stab him, it should be good.
Exactly.
All he did was get some words.
The worst customer service I encounter is Walmart. I worked with Walmart for 8 years.
Never in my life would I ever work for Walmart.
It was the worst.
I bet it was. My mom used to work for that.
Worst.
I watched her. It was like I can learn my lesson from afar.
I feel like people just go to Walmart just to be assholes. They're like, you know what? I want to fuck somebody's day
Yeah,
up.
they do.
Get my bag and my shit. Let's go to Walmart. I seriously.
Why you think we got all these viral videos on Walmart? They be in there all day, making skits and shit.
If I could write a book, like an anonymous book of everything that I witnessed, seen, experienced, went through, encountered, like, I will probably make money. People are. I go to Publix now. When people act up in Publix, I'll be like, that is Walmart behavior. Go across the street. Keep it over there. Don't bring that to Publix anymore. Yeah, you need to, like, be blessed, smoke a blunt, drink. said your prayer before walking into Walmart.
I've known so many people quit from Walmart.
Oh, it was like 8 years.
I used to work for
8 years
Publix.
of my life.
And
I was trying to get in Publix.
it
Give
was
me some of them
the
stocks.
The worst.
You ain't get no stocks?
I got a few,
You got a few.
but
Nothing to jump from joy for about.
nothing,
okay.
nothing. That whole experience. I mean, I know we're on camera.
No tips.
Nah, man, you can't take tips, and the customer's always right,
Right.
no matter what.
Damn, Skippy.
So
Because you work for them.
I had a
Walmart.
scenario, man.
Not me.
I used to work in the seafood department. I had a scenario one time where the lady bought raw shrimp,
Okay.
went home, said that she took a bite out of it,
Okay.
came back, and tried to get her money back without the shrimp.
Took a bite.
After she took a bite out of the raw shrimp,
And I bet Publix gave that money back.
and
Too.
Publix gave her the money
Damn,
back.
Skippy. Because them customers right.
I didn't agree with
Motherfucking
it.
customer.
I'm sitting there, I'm baffled as to what's going on. I was like, ma'am, the bag said raw. Like, raw. Like, ma'am, I'm not understanding.
I thought they was pre-cooked.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
I had people return used
Yeah.
underwears.
ugh.
Used, dirty. The
Ugh.
moment they took it out the bag, it stank.
Ugh.
Talking about, I bought them like that. No, the hell you did not buy
Yeah,
these
I know.
underwears like that. And we had to give them their money back.
From now on, I'm glad you said that. From
Yeah,
now
because
on.
everybody's scamming everybody.
Right. That's a lie.
Trying to get a scam out there.
Yeah. I had people return items with tags of other stores. Like, never remove the tag. And you clearly see that it says Target, Burlington. And they're like, no, you guys just put the wrong label on it. I said, we put the wrong label on it.
When we have Target labels in here.
Like, you know that Target produces Target labels. Like, I can't just go to the computer.
Walmart don't even know where to go get Target labels from.
So I'm like,
The fuck?
we had to return it.
Yo,
Store
I'm gonna
credit.
need like a.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Somebody
we had to
else's
look-
items?
Yes, we had to look at the item. The tag said Target, $7.99, and we had to, manually put $7.99 to give them store credit. Obviously, we
Shit,
were
they
very-
operating like car dealerships where they still
Oh,
like,
right.
yeah, they're a Kia dealership, but we got some Kias. I mean, we got some Acuras and some other stuff over
Yeah,
here in the
it-
corner if you want some
horrible.
pre-owns.
Horrible. One time, it was the best thing ever. How long have flat screen TVs been out? Years already,
For a
right?
hot minute since
Okay,
when they was
so-
used to be called plasmas.
So I
It's like
say I've
2000s?
been out of
Yeah.
Walmart 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 years.
Woo!
And someone came with a fatback TV, the old school ones, to return it.
She said fatback
The
TV.
fatback TVs. That's what I always call them, fatback TVs. Yeah. Dragged it in there heavy. You know those things
So
are
how
heavy.
many years has a flat TV been out at this point?
I mean, all our TVs were flat screen.
My
Now, Kylo,
TVs
But I'm
I-
saying
I-
for the like, did y'all just recently got your last fatback out of the store?
No.
It was like, well, that was the last
I remember
one.
it like it was yesterday. The guy said, I didn't buy this at this Walmart. I bought it in the other Walmarts. But because I don't have my receipts, they won't give me store credit. And I looked and I said, sir, you know damn well that TV's from like 1988.
Yo, this man said this lady said.
How'd you get it in the store?
That's
Oh,
what I
he
wanna
put
know.
it in a shopping cart because he could.
Oh, it was like a 32 or something?
It was like about this big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it have the tape player already?
With the
Pretty much. It
with
had,
the
like,
DVD
the-
attached.
DVD combo.
You turn it.
Yeah.
Like you gotta.
Oh,
turn
he
it.
had one of them units?
Yes.
Oh, you lying.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
brown. It was brown. It looks like the wood, but it's plastic.
Shut up.
Swear to God. And we're all looking. So
Them
we
ain't been
took a
produced since the
thread-
80s.
We would listen. We took a thread of it. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me call my manager. Maybe you're right. Manager and electronics, please. Like we
And they gave him money back for
they
that.
gave
You
him
shut the
store-
fuck up.
They gave him store credit.
Shut
I
up.
was livid. I was livid because I was like, sir, these I don't know what Walmart you got this from, but I said Walmart does not sell these TVs. Like, do you even have the receipt? No. Do you have the box where it came from? No. Do you have like a date and time that you put? No. And I'm like, you can't accuse them of lying, obviously. So you have to
Yeah.
tell them like, I don't think.
Why can't you?
Because you just can't. So I'm like, maybe I think you bought it in another store, but it wasn't Walmart. And I said it. Are you sure you didn't get this in a pawn shop or something? Because I'm not trying to say say he's a liar. I'm trying to say he got it somewhere else. And he don't remember the store he got it from. I'm like, or maybe a thrift store. Or, you know, I was saying that he did get it somewhere. But
it was an old dude?
Definitely was an old dude. It had to be an old dude.
No, he wasn't that old. He knew what he was doing.
He was just trying to get old.
He was just trying to get money.
He was just trying to get money.
Yeah, he was trying to get
shit
money.
happens like that
So
all
what
the time.
happened, we watched him in camera. What he did is that with that gift card that he got, because obviously it was store credit, he went and pumped gas. He went straight to the gas station.
There's people that got that kind of energy.
He probably was staggering through his house. Hold
yeah,
on.
like what can I return?
What is Walmart gonna take back?
Yes.
And his thick brain said, the fat bag.
Yeah. Yes. The fat bag.
Yo, that name,
Yep.
that name is going to forever
Exactly.
stick. For those TVs.
I've always got everyone laughs at me. It's a fat bag. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, we was with the slang word. We used to say the TV with the big booty.
TV
A fat bag.
I just normally call it
Yeah,
a TV.
I don't remember how much they gave him or how they calculated how much they will give him. I'm not sure. Because that's something then the managers were like, we'll take care of this, move aside, and we're down there. How like they're not gonna do it.
Man.
We're peeking around the corner like, yo, they're not gonna do it. Well, I just saw him swipe that, put in his key, the manager, and swipe that gift card. I was
Them
like,
doors that y'all can't go behind, they probably got like the old sales ad from 1980.
They told one of the guys, I remember his name was
Okay,
Mike. They told Mike.
$15.
They were
There
like,
you
Mike.
go, Mr. Campbell.
They just auctioned it away. They just auctioned it.
No, they disposed of it. They said Mike disposed of it, and he went back there and threw it in the
And the dumpster?
Yeah.
Well, the,
Where else are we gonna do?
well, the reason why they gave it back to him is because Walmart's now, or most stores are now treating themselves like a pawn shop. Man, just bring me the item. Let me see what it's worth.
We'll price match it.
Yeah, we'll price match it. Well, we price match it to what? So I could go to the shop and we benefit from it.
From another ad.
And then
From
probably
another.
what he did is
Yeah.
he knew that they were gonna throw it in the trash, so he probably went that night, picked it back up,
Got another Walmart.
Yeah, that's-
Bomb.
Well, I don't think it worked because that shit was heavy. Remember Mike like pushing it over there, like everyone's pushing it over. It's heavy.
Nah,
that
that
thing
shit. It
slammed
probably
in.
broke. It probably broke.
Yeah,
when it,
for
when
sure.
It
But the way it sounded, but like I said, they ain't put it back out there for someone to buy. I threw it in the garbage.
There ain't no
They
way
don't
they
want to
gonna
be
put
reliable for someone
They'll
to
lose
buy that and
stocks if
turns their
they-
house
that
into five.
old-
Like burns
that
the
old
house down.
that old prehistoric TV. Nah, man.
Yeah,
ain't
somebody
no way.
break their back.
Like y'all got this. What is this? What are you doing over here?
All right, let's slide this bad boy on home. Lena, hit him with your social, man.
It's Lena Slim for personal. And then if you want some cups, which I'm not in the mood of doing right now, give me about 1 more.
Don't even put it out there
I'm
then.
grieving. Give
But
me
don't
1
put it
more
out.
week. But put your orders in. It's not gonna be done anytime soon. Glit World by Lena.
What kind of ad is that? They ain't gonna be done for no time, so don't just put
I
your
make
order in
cups.
though.
So wait, give
I
me
make
a
cups,
week.
but don't hit me up yet because I'm nah.
But put your order in though.
Yeah,
Put your
order
order in. It's gonna be late.
I don't know when you're gonna get them, but put your order in.
You'll get them eventually.
Ew. Boy, you the worst salesman ever.
Yo.
Boy. God damn.
Oh snap!
She want a business, but she don't want a business. I kind of want a
I
business.
mean, I want to make the cups, but I really don't want to make the cups. So don't hit me up, but hit
But
me
put
up.
your order in. But put that in though. Put that in. ICLA Benjamin for everything. EX3.
man.
If you want some videos and you'll get them back. You want we getting into some other fields, shirts, and other things of that nature. Shut up as I'm getting my thing done. EX3 for everything. Y'all make sure y'all check us out.
You will get it on time.
Right. You'll get them out there accordingly. Eventually. Close me out, Ashley. Eventually.
Oh my god. That
Man.
did sound horrible, man.
The way you said it.
Y'all make sure y'all put your order in. I ain't doing that.
But you might get it.